gets us underway for the second match of these two sides in Pool B. And it will be France with first possession. You don't see that too often in the game of sevens, but just looking for some territory, aren't they?
Great kick though, Willie. They were stuck in their own half. South Africa expecting them to run it out, but they used the kick and they kicked effectively by kicking it out. Now they can contest the throw and ball back at the halfway rather than being stuck in their own 22.
There is Dylan Sage, one of the big, hard-working forwards alongside his captain and Sneeman and Chris Dry. What an athlete, what a performer, and what a player he has been since making his debut in Adelaide in 2009. And it is Dry they go to. He beats Legel in the air, gives it to his captain who offloads. Deprere is looped around. Deprere breaks one. Legel with the tackle. Options left and right. They come out to the left. It's Dry who won the ball. Offloads. Soy Swapi to the corner. South Africa score.
Very good at the set piece there. South Africa won the line out first, but it was interesting that they targeted first five. That's where Pierre Gillies Lacafé, who's so strong in defence, they got on the outside of him, they drew in the defence of France, and in the end they were caught short by Soy Swapi. The quickness of the ball, Werner Kok over the top, great release by South Africa, and Soy Swapi gets the first try.
Philip Sneeman is down on the halfway, so he may have got an injury. That would be a huge loss for the South African team. They already have no Sinatla, Smith, Gadalt, Deppner and Spegman.
He's the one that passed the ball off to South Africa, or Branko Deprere, sorry, who made the initial break in the midfield. He's running back with Branko Deprere. The captain's good to go as well for South Africa, and they lead.
They have made all 7 finals this year. The Blitzbokke, they've won 4, they've lost 3. Twice to England, and then last week in Hong Kong to Fiji in a final that they didn't even register a point. France with possession, and again they go to that tactic of kicking to get it outside their own half. Back with plenty of time is South Africa Player of the Year in 2011, the offload to Soy Swapi. Now out to Deprere. Deprere's got some space in front of him, but he's also got a couple of French defenders. That's a lovely tackle coming in from Barak. Counter-ruck is good from the French, and they'll get the scrum.
Yeah, great counter-ruck. That's the battle I'm looking forward to. Those two blokes on screen, Lacafé and Werner Kok, experts in that area. I really rate this kid, Willie. Strong, fast, great hit on him. He's starting to come. It's a great form because he's getting confidence.
Well, you spoke about how great both those players are. What a lovely piece of sportsmanship there from Werner Kok, helping his opponent up off the ground. Of course, they eat together in the same dining room. They stay in the same hotels. A lot of respect for the players amongst each other.
Yeah, just natural respect, as you said. They live outside each other's pockets on the circuit. Branko Deprere second behind South Africa, both on screen there. Dreaded playmaking for Blitzbokke. Sitting 1 and 2, Siobella Sinatla. He'll be there, I'm sure, hopefully, in London and Paris.
I'm sure Siobella Sinatla will be a feature at next year's Sevens World Cup in San Francisco. Sinatla, they'll bring back Spegman if he gets back from his injury. Gadalt.
Commonwealth Games in Australia before that, where South Africa are the gold medalists. And I want to, on the back of this form, try and retain that, that's for sure.
Big year of sevens in 2018. France now look to try and work the ball outside their own 22. The scrum is good, but the kicking game again, the crossfield kick. Some say the kick pass. How's the bounce? Brilliant! Here come France. Lacafé gets rid of Africa. Lacafé straightens up. This would be a wonderful try. And unfortunately, the ball gets lost forward. What a great kick.
Oh, outstanding kick. Now, you spoke about people not using the kick in the game of sevens much, but if you kick effectively, it can become a weapon. France have done it twice. He should have taken that ball. Barak it was. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass there from Alexis Palisson. Another newcomer to the team here on debut. Fusak is also on debut in jersey 7, not on the field at the moment, and popular. You can see he made his debut last week in Hong Kong. No Candelon. We were told by management that he will be in Paris, his final tournament. And Carly, he's a player that you've had a long-term relationship, friendship with. He's one of the greats.
Oh, very experienced, Julien Candelon. Looking great to see him here. Thought that now's. And now here go France.
Populin gets it back to Lacafere, gets rid of Dupree. Oh, that looked nasty. Oh, you hate to see that, but he just tried to push away from the tackle and fell awkwardly.
Looked like a knee. Might have got twisted here, Willie. Hopefully it's not. Might look like an ankle.
His father was a top javelin competitor. His brother plays professional rugby, and his mother was involved in the discus. So he comes from great stock, Carl. Now used on the wing, as you say, but he's a great athlete.
Well, he's a player. He can play anywhere. Started in the forwards. He's played on the wing. They're playing him in the midfield at standoff for first receiver. Now he's up. But I don't think he can go. And that's the big shame for not only France, but Pierre Gillies Lacafere.
Chris Dry going up to make sure that he's okay as well. And that is a massive loss for France.
Why is a massive loss? Well, he plays with his heart. And I think that's why he's a natural leader and probably why he got the armband for the start of this game, the most important one in the pool. Someone else is going to go into his shoes and going to have to fill it.
South Africa currently first on the HSBC World Series with 145 points. France in 12th position. And just showing how that gap, even though it's first to 12th, it's not such a big gap with this French side. Playing some wonderful sevens here in Singapore. The Werner Kok gets it out to Soiswapi. Barak with the tackle around the laces. South Africa to Dry. Dupree. Nice stepping from Dupree back to South Africa. Numbers to the right. Werner Kok goes in and then out, gives it to Soiswapi, who can't take it. Frederic Pomerau looks on, and he must be delighted with what he's seen in the first 6 minutes.
Just urging his team not to leak any more points before the half. That'll be the thing. They've got to have a go here. Try and get some points some way, somehow. They've done a lot of defending so far, the French team. What I like about South Africa, and particularly their playmakers, whether it's Branco Dupree or South Africa, they'll actually run natural across the field, and then they use their great steps once they've committed to defense and create holes in the middle.
France through Legel. We've said that about a million times over the years. Legel getting high, and now Dupree is asked to use his pace to get back. Africa, and the touchline will win it. It's a nice net gain for the French, but unfortunately for them, they've given the ball back to South Africa.
Great kick, just getting out of their own area of the field, but it was a pretty average kick. Chase, sorry about Palisson. Should have known better, should have been up there a lot more quicker. He would have had an opportunity to regain this pilt. Big throw though just before the half for South Africa.
Over 1,000 points in his career, Branco Dupree achieved that wonderful milestone in Hong Kong last week. Chris Dry goes back, comes forward, wins it cleanly. And now they're going to have to work from inside their own dead ball line. The kick from Africa finds the touchline, and the referee says that is the half. Just the one try to Soiswapi. And the Blitzbokker lead at the break by 5. Would have loved to hear what Frederic Pomerau and the captain and players had to say. Let's see if they can execute it in the second half. Barak with a deep kick inside the 22 of South Africa. Very similar to what we saw from the French, but this time the South Africans go down the middle of the field. And there's the sweeper and playmaker Barak. They started the game with the kick, feeds the ball off the ground, they pop it up to where Jean-Baptiste Mazouet. He's an experienced player, and he had a bit to say at the half-time as well. Just looking up and taking his eye off the ball for a moment, and that's one of the debutants, Fusak.
These type of mistakes, Willie, you can't make against a team such as South Africa because they will absolutely punish you. This is what they live on. It was a good kick, a good read from the kickoff. Chris Troy was actually in the pod, but he dropped back and he received that kick deep within his own 22, kicked it right downtown and chased the ball. And now they're in a position to threaten here on attack. Heads up play, Chris Troy.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Werner Koch, who scored a couple of tries against Japan earlier, stands behind the scrum, and they'll get the penalty here. So South Africa takes the quick tap, goes racing away, does Africa. De Brea, Soiswapi. One-on-one. Soiswapi's going to get there. Too easy.
Exactly what we're talking about, Willie. Ruthless as the South African team. They pounce on the mistake by France. South Africa have been doing this for a long time. See how he takes the outside, draws in the defender, quick distribute from Branco to Brea. Soiswapi gets a double.
Takes us total for 5 for day one. Still one game to play. Scored a hat-trick against Japan. So it's Soiswapi, and he's came in for Brian Habana. So he took over from Habana, and he really hasn't let his team down. Every opportunity he has taken. That's a wonderful attempt at the conversion.
This will go one or two ways here, Willie. South Africa will pile on the pressure, probably kick long, I'd say, and force France to go out. Will they concede here, France, or do they just bring out something special and get back into this match?
And that's an unforced error. Kicked out on the full.
That's the break France needed. Now who's going to step up for them? Who's going to be the one? Barak's been a noted line breaker for the French team in jersey number 6. Look out for him to be a threat.
Popilin gives the ball to Barak, who I think has taken over the captain's armband as well. Jean-Pascal Barak, 25 years old. He scored a couple in the win over England. Takes the ball to the line, then they pop it back to Icardi in jersey 13, who's been brought in. Soiswapi showing his strength on defence now. As France go inside the half, Soiswapi comes around and steals it.
To the tackle. Entry.
Now, even though that ball looks out, there was an entry, came from the side, you had to go directly through the ruck, hence why that is the penalty. Correct call.
Great explanation from Carltonano, and that's a nice net gain too. I like the fact that they have brought Jeremy Icardi in. Unfortunately for the French, they've lost Stefan Perez, and Perez and Borohua really were their two playmakers.
Yeah, very strong player was Perez. So many options off him. Well, they need a score from here. For me here, Willie, France are going to have any chance in this one.
I know how dangerous they are when they get some confidence to other French.
Tackle.
Lovely take from Valeur. This is the ball. Barak runs across. Icardi goes through the middle. Lovely offload here to Baptiste Mazoué. Stays strong, does the big lock in the 15-a-side game. He's played the ball on the ground. That's tough.
You look how Werner Koch realises where the breakdown's going to be, and his timing when he challenges for the ball is absolutely outstanding.
Ruhan Nel is on for the Blitzbokke. There he is in jersey 12. Well, he's one of the hardest guys to move over the ruck, isn't he? Werner Koch. And South Africa are going to work it from inside their own 22. Here is the man that created the mistake from France to get the penalty. Agava's on in jersey 8. Nel out to dry. It's been stripped. Lovely strip there from Palisson, one of the debutants. It's gone backwards. Barak goes back, and then he goes forward. Barak! Players on the left. If he can get the ball out, Agava makes the tackle. France looking to strike back. They'll get the penalty.
Oh, and going to get a yellow card too. Number 6, Soiswapi. High tackle. I think this is even pretty rough. But what a great opportunity for France now. 2 minutes to go. A man up. Got to score now.
Pierre Populin says, give me the ball. 21-year-old in his first tournament. goes one way, they bounce back the other, and France are in to score. Sacha Bellew brings them back.
Now that is too easy, Willie. Just going to have a look at the high tackle and the reason why South Africa are down a man. Now, I know it's tough, and I know technically it's correct. Whether that's a yellow card or not, I'm not entirely sure, but it's in this end of the field. It is. And look how easy this is. Beautiful line. Good stutter step to freeze the defence initially. And Sacha Bellew and France are back.
First try here, they draw within 3 points now. The all-important restart, 10-7, great game.
A lot of space in behind. Here is Logel. You've got to go to your money man here, France.
I think they're going to go out to where Jean-Baptiste Mazoué, he stands out to the left. Jonathan Logel patrols the right.
Well, Logel's actually off for Mazoué, and they're trying to get him on for this kickoff. They're holding him up at the moment. And here he comes. Mazoué one side, Logel the other. Here we go, Willie. Bottom the screen, jersey number 1. Has to be the target.
And he's just come back on after a break, and that's where they're pointing. Can Barak put it on the spot? Africa will be lifted by Agaba. They go down the middle, down Main Street. Dry is there. Ball tapped back. South Africa desperate, and Dry gets the ball. Cock releases it to Africa. Remember, they've just got 6 players, so Swapi is in the bin, but they've got possession. Now South Africa through Sage and Dry. Out to Nell. Nell. Aikadi comes at him. He's lost the ball forward. They'll get the scrum here and another opportunity.
And South Africa, are they going to go up to their full complement? Yes, they are. So it's 7-on-7. Here it is. Ruan now, so strong, but good defence here from Aikadi. The replacement comes on, bides his time, causes the turnover. France so good at the line out, they just need to execute here. And once again, Barak's got to be the go-to.
France 24-14 win over England earlier today has put them in a position that they could be going through to the Cup quarter-final. 3 points the difference.
Time up on the clock now, Willie. The gong has just gone. So as soon as this play is over, you don't have a penalty. Game is done. France, can they go 70 metres to score?
Well, for me, Jean-Pascal Barak has to get the ball in his hands. Something happens when that man there has the ball. They look to get it out. Logel is standing out wide, taking on the defence into the contact. Werner Koch. So quickly, it's recycled. France, they're going to have to go 75 metres. Mazoué gets it out to another new player in Fusak. Some space down the right-hand flank. He's isolated, though. The kick. And now the chase. He won't get there first. Sage gets back to save the day for the blitz pocket. And they'll get the penalty as well.
I know there was space. Fusak, young man, but that's the wrong option. You had to go the option. What a save from South Africa. Dylan Sage wasn't getting back. Here's the chip chase. Oh, yeah, the big man getting back, doing the hard yards.
Africa taps and kicks it out. And South Africa go through. They have won 10-7 against France.